The theme today is Mentorship Mastery, connecting with the right guides for your goals. How do you like that that AI created wizard there with the glasses?
Oh my God. I think it's so interesting how AI uses color.
Yeah.
It like has this color palette that it really likes a lot.
Well, it's because of the setting that I always choose.
Oh,
I
okay.
can make it look. I actually like this look. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sunday Inspiration Live. Let's hear that wake up theme song.
Oh, when I wake up in the morning, I feel so grateful.
Come on, get alive now.
When I wake up in the morning, I feel so alive.
Don't use your artificial intelligence. Use your organic intelligence. Jam with us.
Feel the spirit. Oh, when I wake up in the morning, I'm here to thrive.
Sing along now.
So I wake up every day. Wake up, this is what I say. Wake up, I am
Stretch
so
those bodies.
free. Wake up, and I'm free to be me. I'm free to be me. Yeah.
Oh yes. Oh.
Free to be me.
This is probably gonna be the last Sunday that we're gonna use this particular background. I think we're gonna switch it up.
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna switch
this
out
dog
his
bed.
the dog bed. I think we're ready to do away with the sleigh
Yeah.
bed, but it served its purpose
So, yeah.
during the holiday season.
We matched today, so we're good.
Oh yeah, you and the sleigh
and the dog.
match. So I had a realization.
No way.
Just like
Wait a minute. Let's start off with that again.
like 20 minutes ago, I had this realization because I got a little distracted this weekend because there was a trivia night that I was involved in organizing, and it kind of took up a lot of my attention yesterday, and had a great time. And last night and this morning, I was preparing for a typical 90-minute program here, that we typically go an hour and a half, and then I realized, I'm going, Pooki, do you remember? We're performing at the Center for Spiritual Living this morning. So I have to keep it to,
Oh my gosh, are you checking your text?
to 1 hour. Well, sometimes Lisa will send me something if we can't hear you or something. So I want to make sure it wasn't anything that I needed to know about the broadcast. So anyway, yeah. So we're actually going to have to condense this. So we're going to have to be dropping some things that were originally on this list, but we're going to try to squeeze as much as we can into an hour. It'll be fun filled. Music, fun. We're going to be not only playing songs, but what are we going to? Oh, we're going to be talking about this mentorship mastery. Like, how do you? This is all part of our theme for January about vision and goal setting, and and one way that you can sort of amplify your efforts is to get some advice or be influenced by someone that you might consider a mentor. So we're going to be exploring that a little bit later on, but so stick around. All kinds of fun stuff coming up here. Got a video version of Bob's Comedy Corner coming up. We're going to be telling you also about some new things that we're considering. Actually, one new thing I can tell you right now, in addition to streaming live on my main channel, where, as we always do, we're also simultaneously streaming live on Pooki's YouTube channel. And we'll come back and tell you more about something we're thinking about doing related to that.
Yeah, we're totally going to do this.
Okay, cool.
It just makes sense.
So go ahead, if you can do an abbreviated version of getting people sent.
We're all one.
We're all right. Done. On to the next section. Actually, I'm just going to play a little. I'm going to play a little background music here for you, and then you get us all synchronized, Pooki. And she's just back like a couple of days back from Hawaii.
Yeah.
So, welcome in the comments there. Welcome Pooki back from Hawaii.
Oh, they already are, babe.
They are.
Yeah. And it is good to be back. And then this whole reality that I can never leave. I can never really leave. I am always here with you. We're always connected in this infinite field. However, sometimes if we don't have those visual cues and things, we feel like something's missing. And the reality is we're always all together. But even in this moment right now, let's just say we've never come together in quite this unique way. in time and space ever before, and it will never, ever, ever happen again. We're in this present right now moment, all of us that are gathered here in this infinite now are aware of each other. We're aware of our oneness, our divine connection one to another. And so all over this beautiful Mother Earth, our hearts are beating the vibration of life and of love and of compassion. And it's like a beaming radiant point, an energetic field, an acupuncture point of love that you are on the planet. And we're all reaching out across this wide network across our Mother Earth. And we're connecting intentionally in this moment right now. All of us in this unique configuration are intentionally connecting our energy one to another. And we are in this infinite field of life. Ooh, I felt that. I mean, I guess we just all hooked up in that moment because
You felt it, huh? You hooked up.
Woo!
Spiritual hookup.
Totally. Woo. All right, so here we are in the essence of love. Radiating, feel the radiance of your being amplified in this now. Let's breathe together, breathing in and releasing. Breathing in and releasing. And one last time, let's breathe in and hold it at the top for just a minute and then release. Let's do it together. And hold. Now release. Bring your hands to your heart. And just remember that you are this infinite love and that we are connected all the time. When we bring our awareness to our divine connection, we're able to activate even more love, more compassion, more healing in the world, right? But we're always connected because we're this one beautiful, big, gigantic thing. This love energy, this love life. So gratitude to the heart, gratitude to each other. Gratitude to our time together. Yeah. And let us just remember who we are. So many good things.
Oh my gosh.
So many good
good
things. So many good things. So many good things.
A lot of folks saying that they missed you and welcome back, Pooki. Say hi to a few folks that I'm seeing in the chat there. Oh, by the way, a couple things that you can do. One, let us know where you're watching from, if we might not know, be aware of that. And also, if you are catching this on Pooki's channel, it's the first time we've streamed live simultaneously on her channel as well as mine. If you're watching there and you're able to leave a comment, just say watching at Pooki's channel. Let us know. I'm just curious how many people were we're reaching in that way. I just want to say hi to Crystal, Debbie, Evelyn is here. Of course, Lisa Shepherd is here. Jenny, did I already mention Debbie? Yeah, from the UK. Is it Beryl? Yolanda, who I just got a text from. And she's also here in the chat. Mary Rose, Debbie is here. Applicator. Awesome. Cherie, Leah. Hi, Donna. Let's see. Tito is in the house. Judith is here. Another Yolanda, different spelling. Carrie, regulars here. You got Mala, Deanne, Utopia, who I know also goes by Amber, and Joe is in the house. Anna, Jessica. Oh my gosh. Weheretna. I'm sorry. That's probably nowhere near the pronunciation, but hey, Pamela, great to have you all here. So thanks for being here. We are
So good.
That's right. I think it's time to play a song now.
Okay, let's do it.
We might only have time to do one acoustic live song, but it's been a few months or something, or maybe 3 months since we did this one here. And if you've ever heard it before, check. Let me check the guitars coming through here. It looks like it's loud and clear.
Is it too loud?
I don't. Well, sometimes I think that, and then it's not. So let's just
All
go.
right.
Let's
Lately, it
go
hasn't
here.
been too loud.
All right.
Lately, it's been too soft.
Yeah, so I don't want to. You got to hear that guitar cranking. This is one of the first original songs that Pookie and I collaborated on many years
No
ago,
way.
and it's still a fun one that we love to do. So let's do it now, shall we? Here we go. I woke up this morning, something wasn't right. My life was out of balance, I couldn't see the light. I called up my minister, told her of my dread. Without missing one beat, this is what she said. Love is the word.
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 Love is the word. Well, I went to the doctor, 'cause I was feeling sad. Sickness all inside me, thought I was going mad. I asked for a prescription, he handed me a note. I was so surprised to see just what that doctor wrote.
Love is the word.
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 Ooh, Love is the W-O-R-D. Love-O-V-E is the W-O-R-D. Love, love, love.
It's the
Love, love, love. Love, love, love.
It's the
Love. I went to a psychic
Yeah.
to have my fortune told, to see into the future and how it will unfold. She just shook her head and put away her tarot cards, looked me in the eye and said,
Man, it ain't that hard.
love is the word. Love is the word. Love is the word. Love is the word. Clap along now. Love is the word.
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 Love is the word. Love is the word. Love is the word. Love is the word. Love is the word. Love is the word. Love is the word. Love is the word.
That's always such a fun song.
It never gets what,
I
15
know.
years or something.
They like my coffee cup.
Oh, it's a good one. I still have the Christmas themed coffee. Yeah, let us know. I did this last week. It was kind of interesting. Oh, it blends into the background. It disappears.
It's a floating heart
It's a
cup.
floating heart. I got the Santa thing going on there. What are you drinking this morning? You got that special kind of tea?
Snowflakes.
You got some kind of a latte mocha hoka thing going on there? Maybe it's a little Bailey's thrown in there. A little hair of the dog, whatever. Just let us know what your
No.
what's
No,
your
no.
what's your sip, and maybe it's not even morning. You know, it could be what are you drinking in the evening. Your beverage of choice here. All right. So a lot of times when we talk about some of the books that I published, and I have published 16 books over the last 30 years. I'm actually overdue for a new one. I think I would like to get a new book out this week, or a journal or something. Anyway, this year, not this week. I'm quick, but not that quick. But I want to just point out 3 books I really don't talk about much that I'm really proud of that are for creative people of all types. These are books that I've published over the years. One is called The Empowered Artist. The subtitle of that one is A Call to Action for Musicians, Writers, Visual Artists, and anyone who wants to make a difference with their creativity, because I have done a lot of things in the arts. Musician, writer, improv, comedy instructor, and performer. I've done some visual art, done a lot of different things, and so I like to. And so this was a very inspired book. Remember, I was writing parts of it when we were in We went to Florida back in like 2015 or something. Remember that? Yeah. Uh, but anyway, it was very inspired. That book really flowed.
2015.
I think 2015 is when we went to
Oh yeah.
Fort Myers, like in the early part of the year. Anyway, another book along those lines, The Passion Principles. That blends into the background too. Kind of cool. The subtitle of that one is 101 Ways to Express Your Creativity and Share It with the World. Each one of these ways literally fits on one page. It's kind of, you can actually almost just flip it open to any page and get a little nugget of inspiration. And then an older book of mine along the same lines is called Unleash the Artist Within. Oh, there we go. Oh, I love the way that's just kind of like fate. It looks like it's just, I'm on Star Trek and it's being beamed up or down. 4 weeks to transforming your creative talents into more recognition, more profit, and more fun. And so these are all books. So all these books are available on Amazon in at least like 13 different countries. All of them are available as a paperback and an ebook. And the Passion Principles, not the other two, but the Passion Principles, also available as an audiobook on Audible, Amazon, and I think the iBooks store too. So check those out. And actually, Lisa should have, and actually in the description on both of the YouTube channels, there will be a link to my author page on Amazon. It's taking you to the U.S. Amazon site, so you may have to adjust it if you live outside, the U.S. and you want to have it go to the whatever Amazon country serves your location, because they have 13 different ones. And so check that out. If you want an autographed copy of any of these books, and I'm shipping to a U.S. address, we can work that out for you. And the best way to do that is to reach out to the lovely and talented Lisa Shepard. She's always here every Sunday. She's listed there as Thanks and Affirmations with Lisa. She is our primary team member, head honcho of helpfulness. And so if you reach out to Lisa at bobbakerinspiration.com, let her know that you're interested in one of those books, an autographed copy, shipping to a U.S. address, and we'll work out the details for you. Or they make great gifts too. Like Cherie there was saying, she's got The Empowered Artist, and I think a couple of other my books too. So check that out. Reach out to Lisa, and we'll be able to hook you up there. Let's see here. Let's just check in on some viewer comments here. And there's like Sarinka right there. Good morning and much love from Illinois, the next state over from where we are in Missouri.
Welcome.
Great to have you here. And man, oh man, yeah. So Lisa's working the comments on both channels. Hi Jen Lowe, good to see you here. I was just on your Amazon this morning looking. Oh, that's funny. Jennifer says, "Beam me up, Bob." I need to figure out how to make that background less. I don't know if I can do it now. Do you see an opaque? Oh, no. I guess I can't make that. I get to figure out how to make that background a little darker.
It showed you in the bottom there.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Sorry, we're working this out here. Well,
See the shadow color blur down at the bottom. Darkness.
Oh, wait. Here we go. Ah, there we go. It's a lot easier to read. There we go.
Yeah.
We're working this out on the fly here. Let's see.
Babe.
All right, it applies to all of them. Oh, wow, that sounds energizing. Yeah, here we go. Cherie said, The Empowered Artist is very good. I think my first book I bought from you. Oh, thanks for saying that, Cherie. Appreciate that. Who else is in the house? Oh, so Evelyn's drinking some Rise mushroom coffee. Often Donna's got coffee with cream. Got my athletic greens. Yeah, actually, that's something that AG1 is what it's called. We have that often, not every morning, but I kind of got away from that. Oh, we got some chai vanilla tea in the house. Pamela's got coffee. It's funny.
Look at how blessed we are. Pay attention.
That we have what?
That we have these beautiful drinks to drink in the morning.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Tea with elderberry.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Arnica, orange blossom
So
white.
blessed. We're so blessed.
Regular coffee there. Just straight coffee, no chaser.
Yeah.
Cherie's just drinking hot water. Nothing wrong with that. You got coffee. Oh, Crystal, it's not cold enough for her. She's drinking the iced coffee. That's awesome. All right, cool. Donna earlier says LOVE is the WORD. Absolutely. Thank you. Eileen's always so good about reminding us all. Don't forget to hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe to the channels. Actually, both channels. Make sure that you're subscribed to them, because just because you're watching a video here does not mean that you're subscribed to the channel. So send that signal to YouTube, letting them know that people like their stuff. Jamie, hey, that's not a name I recognize here on Sunday. So welcome. So great to have you here. Full octane coffee black. Hey, you know I'm on the verge of. I was hoping maybe to celebrate it this morning, but I'm on the verge of another kind of interesting milestone. I'm almost ready to hit 375,000 subscribers on the main channel. Here.
That's awesome.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
All right. So as many of you know, Crystal, get ready for this. It's countdown time. We have a group of people that meet us every Sunday morning. They put together a Studio B over here. They have to tear it down, because we don't. The neighbors wouldn't like it if we kept Studio B up all the time. So they actually build it, do our thing for 3-4 seconds, tear it down, put it all together. It's really amazing with why they show up. What kind of drinks do we have to offer them this morning, Pookie, to get them to show up?
Iced coffee.
Iced coffee, because it wasn't cold enough out.
Because it wasn't cold enough outside.
Mm-hmm. So they came for the iced coffee. I think somebody had to stop and get ice on the way. So they were running a little bit late, but I think they're all in place now.
No,
Let me just
if
check.
They're not too bad.
Let me just check over there.
This one will just be the one that's different.
Oh, one's okay. One is just taking their okay. They're in they're all their spots. All right. We're gonna have a countdown now, down from 5, and we're gonna cut to camera 2 in Studio B. Ready? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Well, you could see we weren't lying. A lot of them were wearing their coats.
I know, and we're missing the whole front row there. I don't know where they went, but
No.
I guess they didn't get back in time.
It was so cold. Yeah, they still had their coats on, because when they build a thing in the morning and it doesn't have time, to it doesn't have time
Oh lordy,
to warm up. Donna says she loves Studio B. All right, let me just share with you before we go into our main topic here. We're doing pretty good time here. We just got to keep it to an hour so we can get to the church on time to perform it down the street in front of a live audience. So here's some stuff that we're thinking about doing. What?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm just laughing over your live audience.
I know. Well, this is a live audience, but we're not.
Right. Never mind.
But we're not in.
I know what you meant,
human
but
bodies that we can
It just
see and
struck me
touch.
funny.
We can't hug any of
My
these
funny
people.
bone has been a little
Wacky lately.
wacky lately. It's from being with my family.
That will do it for
I
you.
love them so much.
For
Oh my God, I
sure.
love my family so much. That's what I want to talk about. And no, only teasing. Well, wait a minute. Let's just say this. Let me say this real quick as we're getting ready to talk about these things. So right now, we're in this whole process of, it's the beginning of the year. And so like just visioning, just listening, just tapping into, the infinite wisdom that is me, that is you, that is Bob, that is right, and then also too, right, in this whole process of seeking guidance, as we're going to be talking about here in just a moment. Right now, we're going to be sharing with you some ideas, some things that we've been thinking about, and one of the things that's really coming through for me is my YouTube channel, and I am in this process of working that out. I don't want to say trying because I'm actually doing it. Of figuring it out, like how is it that I can use it as a tool that can be in the best service to my community. And so I'm working that out, and so like I'm doing things, I'm testing things, and so like I'm in the early stages of figuring it out, but that's something that I'm really dedicated to this year, is figuring out how to make my own channel more relevant and that reflects more of the things that I bring to community, right? And in a deeper way. So just talking about my experience with my family and all that stuff, and just having that vehicle to be able to share with you my life, and to share with you what I've learned, and And so I'm working on figuring out what that looks like on my YouTube channel. So if you're interested, just kind of peek in there every once in a while because I am going to be in there playing around with things, right? And I don't know what it looks like at the same time. I'm like living into it. Okay.
Well, here's a shot of some of what you've been up to lately, going live from your
I
home.
know, but I learned so much from that process, and as you can see, I didn't continue it when I went to Hawaii. That all changed, So
Oh
like,
yeah.
I'm working on. Oh, maybe you can help me. Like, how is it that you see me of being of service to you through this vehicle of YouTube? Right? Or what are some more things that you would like to have me bring to you? How do you think that I could benefit you? Or how is it that I can assist you on your journey of emerging and awakening? More meditations, more whatever. Just like how, because that's something that would really be helpful for me is you telling me what serves you out of the things that I've shared already, and I'm also looking at deeper ways of expressing my true authentic self, and I'm also in the exploratory state of allowing more of that to emerge within my own being. So I'm also having like this blossoming, this becoming, awakening experience for myself that I want to share with you, as we are all on this beautiful journey together. And I think that our experiences help to support one another as we're emerging together at this very dynamic time of humanity's rising, and for me, I really feel it in this year, and so I know that big changes are up for me, and so I'm going to be really working with my channel in a different way of bringing those things forward, because the things that Bob and I bring you are really, really beautiful, but there's an essence of this. I am a woman with a drum. There's a whole essence of my being that I want to share with you, right? And so I'm really working on ways of bringing that forward. So, yeah. Okay, that's all I wanted to share for now.
Awesome. Yeah, so to be continued. I just want to say hi to is it Vashti is here? Jamie, good to see you here. I don't think I acknowledged earlier. Beatrice has joined us from Croatia. Let's see here if we got some new. Oh, Angel is in the house here as well. Pamela is also here. Go Pookie, short 15-minute meditation and just spreading your beautiful self. Focus wheels maybe. So yeah, I'm sure just leave some comments, especially if you're over on on Pookie's channel, but here either channel.
Yeah, I've drummed. I've done drumming
Yeah.
meditations. I've done silent meditations like during COVID. I did a lot on Facebook, which unfortunately is difficult for me to harvest from. However, how can I best serve you, my community, at this time of such powerful awakening?
And along those lines, just we are also this kind of think this happens at the beginning of a year. Just we're just looking at ways to fine tune things. I'm looking at not only the way we both show up, but also my specific efforts, Pookie's specific efforts, what she was just talking about. So here's a thought that we had. So this main channel is our primary platform. It's been so blessed with the growth of it over the years. And the most popular videos by far are the affirmation videos. That's probably why you're here, because you somehow were searching for affirmations or it came up in your feed on Facebook. On YouTube, and you enjoyed them. The typical affirmation where I make a statement, allow you space to repeat it back to yourself. So many of you have shared with how these things have helped you in your lives, and I just am so blessed and honored to serve that role for you. But I also have other ways that I like to express myself, and sometimes I like these pep talks or whatever, where I'm just like, there's no affirmations per se, but it's just me sharing something, which is the way I communicated for decades prior to doing affirmations. And in the past, I was advice for musicians and creative people and so on, but I still have a lot to offer in that realm. But those videos don't get as many views, and also these live streams don't get these Sunday live streams. I've shared this before. They're some of the lowest view counts on my channel. However, it doesn't matter to us because what the impact, the reason we do them is because we love sharing this with you. We love the community that shows up here, even though it's small or relatively small. Although really it's not. I mean, 1,500 views on average. That's a lot of people. It's like an auditorium. So yeah,
That's a
it's
lot
really
of
not
people.
small. But compared to tens of thousands and 50,000, hundreds of thousands, I actually have 9 videos now on my channel that have over 1 million views, and the top one has over 7 million, which is crazy to me. So different videos serve different purposes. I've had a second channel for a while now that I started a few years ago that I kind of started as a experiment, like experimenting with different forms of inspiration. And I really haven't used it much. So here's what I'm thinking of doing. I'm thinking of just limiting this main channel to affirmations only. So that could be morning affirmations. It could be, I think I want to do more sleep affirmations. So if it's so this is my plan. It's not set in stone yet, but I think this is what we're going to do moving forward, is that if it's affirmation based, it'll be on this main channel, because that's what people come here for. Because a lot of times actually I look at the stats and people unsubscribe. Like, we lose more subscribers just by, 2, 3, whatever, every time we go live on Sunday, compared to so I think people like sign up for the affirmations, and then they see stuff that isn't an affirmation. They go, oh, this is not what I signed up for. And
They think we're a lot younger.
yeah.
And so then they
And
just
then they
like,
see
oh my
us.
God, these people are really old. And so it's unsubscribe.
Well,
but it's like as soon as we put our faces
we
out
don't
there,
need those folks
I'm only
anyway. I know
teasing,
she is
I'm only
totally joking. So I'm thinking about doing affirmations only on this channel. My second channel will just focus on inspirational stuff. In fact, I might call that Bob Baker Inspiration.
I think
And
it's a
this
great
one
idea.
would be Bob Baker Affirmations, so I can keep the two separate. So if you're whatever your cup of tea is, so that leaves us what do we do with the Sunday inspiration? Because it's kind of like not all. We do some affirmations, but. So we're thinking about moving that, and we'll give you plenty of notice and all that, moving that over to Pooki's channel. We'll just have to we'll give you plenty of notice and give you the links and all that
Actually,
stuff.
it won't even matter, because if we move it over to my channel, we'll still be streaming it onto Bob's.
Well, no, that's a choice. Not necessarily. I mean,
okay.
eventually.
Oh, you mean? All right, I get it.
Eventually,
yes,
I
yes,
want to
yes,
move
yes,
it
yes,
totally
yes,
over
yes, yes,
to
I
your
get it.
channel. We
Right.
might. We're doing
So
it
we're just like
yeah.
cleaning things up.
Yeah.
We're like
Yeah.
making things very clear,
Yeah.
right? Because right now it's just kind of so.
Yeah, I don't have the readily. It's actually called meditation inspiration or something. I'll put the link in there when I'm gonna wait, because it's not very populated. So, but I'll be promoting that more once I officially kind of get it set up for that. Yeah, and we're not going to stop doing Sunday inspiration. It just might change where it's streaming.
Right.
Is the only thing. And so what was I going to say? Oh, and then I have a third. Well, there will be a third channel too. This is a newer endeavor where I want to start mentoring and coaching people on how to grow their YouTube channel. So I'm going to have a third channel where I talk about this stuff related to best practices, my story, how I grew the channel, all informational. That's something I want to move into more and more, and I'll be telling you more about that maybe even later in this broadcast, and in the weeks and months ahead. So because I just haven't done that. A lot of people are curious. How did you do that, Bob? And people want to grow their channels. And I especially like working with people who are like mindset coaches, manifestation coaches in the healing arts, but also creative entrepreneurs, authors, musicians, and so on. Even though I could help pretty much anybody, but more on that later. I think we've covered that. And so let's talk about our main talk here. We're only going to be able to touch on it, but the good news is I have a free 2-page download for you let's see here, that will help you tremendously. And so I couldn't fit the word mentorship, so the thumbnail is reduced to Mentor Mastery. But the official title is Mentorship Mastery: Connecting with the Right Guides for Your Goals. It's funny, the word guides in this community has a different meaning, because it could be your internal guides, your, angels, or your higher self, or whatever, so you could also connect with those types of guides. So we're just going to give you a broad overview. Oh yeah, and Lisa there is popping in the comments on both channels, the link where you get a free download of this 2-page thing. I'm holding a printed copy right here. We're not going to hit all of these because there are time constraints this morning, but we're going to touch on them. And there's no opt-in. You don't have to enter your name or email. It just takes you right to a Dropbox link You don't have to have a Dropbox account. Just go to the web version of it, and you can download it or print it or whatever you want to do with it there. Absolutely free, our gift to you. So what is this? What is mentorship? So we're talking about goals and visions for this month. And so we all have goals that we pursue, but a lot of people are intrigued by this idea of mentorship, like having someone that they can learn from, be inspired by, maybe directly or indirectly be influenced by. And so we just want to,
Who are yours?
yeah. If you have mentors,
No, yours.
oh, mine.
Yeah.
Well, let me describe the different ways, and I can maybe touch on them. Because the typical thing you think of when you think of mentors is someone that you can directly interact with. So it's like one option that you have is like a one-on-one mentorship with someone where you're meeting with them either in person or on Zoom, and they're guiding you and giving you advice. I mean, if you can find somebody who's like a friend, who or somebody, whatever, that will do that out of the goodness of their heart, fabulous. But quite often those are things that you have to invest in. These people are, their time and their experience is valuable, and so there's a one-on-one coaching type of arrangement. And I've definitely hired here and there a few coaches that I've paid for. There's the one-on-one coaching, which is usually, when it comes to investing, is the higher price thing, because you're getting actually individualized guidance. A lot of experts or people that you admire might have then a group coaching or a mastermind kind of thing, where you don't get maybe one-on-one access to them, but you can get a group, group calls, and it makes it, and usually those things are more affordable if they're charging for them. Although some people do some kind of free, would do some free ones every now and then to promote maybe a paid thing. So there's ways to get to have actual interaction with people that you respect and admire. So there's that group coaching, but sometimes that's not your only possibilities. I've had mentors for years that I never spoke with, that I didn't even know. But so you can get mentors, you can get access to a mentor through so many ways. If you attend either online or in-person conferences or workshops or webinars, quite often they do these things for free, often to promote a paid product, but still you can get on a call with them in real time, maybe even interact with them on a Zoom chat or something. So those are opportunities that you can seek out. But for years, the main way that I got mentorship was through books, and then as media progressed, and it'd be podcasts and interview shows, and so, like, if there's someone that you admire, they probably have a book out. They've probably been interviewed either in an audio podcast or a YouTube video. So you can tap their brains, find out about their stories, and be inspired by them for free. Most of these, a lot of these, go to the library. Tons of books. Maybe you can spend the rest of your life as reading biographies and books by the people that you aspire to be, similar to. And so there's no excuse for not getting mentorship. And so for me, the first really book that changed my life, or set me on a new course, was, and you the same authors, Wayne Dyer. For me, it was in the 70s when his first popular book called Your Erroneous Zones. And for you, what was it, Pooki?
What was Wayne Dyer's book?
Was it Your Sacred Self? Was that one of the first books that sort of changed your course? I know it's a ton of other. And then you had like an experience with energy workers in 98 or something. And I don't know if you consider those mentors, but they're people that you interacted with in real life, even though you didn't even know them prior to that kind of influenced you too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that set me on a whole new path in 1998 when I woke up.
But a mentor can be like a grandparent. It could be an older person. They don't have to be older, but quite often an older, wiser person will have a lot of wisdom to share. It could be a preacher. It could be someone you respect.
Well, it could be someone that's achieved what you want to achieve.
Yeah.
It's it could be. Yeah, actually, I have learned things from children.
Yeah. Oh, you definitely can. Yeah. You can
learn.
Yeah.
So like, it's a mentor. I've had many mentors. Probably some of my most profound mentors have been the mentors that I would have access to through the internet, because I could get access to them at any time. And if they had a number of videos. And so there are some people that I've followed throughout my spiritual journey that have supported me beautifully.
Yeah.
One of them is Michael Beckwith.
Big time. Yeah.
Huge.
And it started off as a distance thing. Like you saw him in The Secret, probably watched some videos.
Yeah.
And then we got to meet him. Then we got to know him.
Yeah.
And then he officiated our wedding last April. So that was an interesting ride.
And that's been almost 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, 15 for sure.
Ruby, I will answer your question actually just a little bit if you'll hang tight there.
So, your mentors. Yeah, he's been a huge mentor to me in my spiritual journey because he was the first mentor who taught me service. He is the first one.
You told them that too.
I did.
I was there. I witnessed it.
He taught me service. Until I met Michael, I was focused on the self. I was focused on how do I heal myself? How do I fix my brokenness? And he told me, "You're not broken. You've never been broken. You're all right already, girl. Just be that." And so that's when it all changed for me. So instrumental.
Crystal asks, "Can you have a mentor that's passed away, like Martin Luther King?" I believe.
course.
Oh, absolutely so. I mean, how many people do you think use Jesus as a mentor, or Gandhi, or people that have long since passed? They're still influencing people, or even New Thought people like Ernest Holmes, and who's the Think and Grow Rich guy, Norman Vincent Peale, all these different people that have absolutely.
Right.
And I remember in one of my my earliest books were on music marketing, and I really didn't do any coaching. I didn't manage any bands or anything. I just put the information out there and used the internet to spread it. But I remember I got this email once from a guy, and it was one of my favorite emails, and he said, I think his band had been I think they were nominated for a Grammy or something. And he goes, "I just wanted to share this success with you." It said, "Little did you know, you've been our manager and our mentor for the last few years, in really guiding our career. We follow so much of what you do, and I just wanted to thank you for it." So I was a mentor to these people. I didn't even know it. They were reading my books and reading my stuff I was putting out online, and he felt the need to reach out, which was awesome. And so, yeah, you can be a mentor to others, and certainly you can, and there's no shortages of ways. So we talked about in person. I'm just going to kind of hit some of these, but I do encourage you to download this. It's just 2 pages, but there's official mentorship programs. I think that Small Business Administration, they still do this thing. It's called SCORE, and the SCORE stands for, I forgot what it stands for, but it's basically like retired business people offer their services for free to consult with people that want to start or grow businesses. So if you're in the U.S. at least, then they may have similar programs in other countries, but check those out. We talked about reading books and articles, listen to podcasts and interviews, follow blogs, social media, and you can also volunteer or offer to do an internship if you're in a position to do that for a type of company or an organization that's doing what you want to do. That's a great way to just to meet people. And I don't know, some people don't like the word networking, but it's just a great way to meet people and interact with people in that field. And you start to know people. You can learn the inner workings of it, and you're inspired by that. And some people might, have the role of a mentor in your life. They're like meetups, networking events, where you can go and just build relationships with folks. Again, it's where it starts, instead of just keeping it in your head and going, "Man, I really like to do that, but I don't know anybody, I don't know what to do." Well, just start circulating in those social circles. Circulate in those circles. There you go. And you'd be surprised, the people that you meet and can learn from. There's online forums. There's all kinds of free and paid. But there's a lot of free Facebook groups on different topics, so check those out. And then something that since I really didn't go the route of academia, but if you've gone to college, there are a lot of university alumni groups and networking and networks that you can tap into, and that might lead to some mentorship opportunities. So basically, learning from a mentor can take many forms. So just look over this list and pick a few from it, and get out there and start getting inspired by people.
Yeah, make sure that your mentors empower you.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And then too, like if ever at any time, at any moment, you get some sort of a red flag, follow it. Let your inner mentor override an outer mentor.
Yeah.
If your inner guidance is telling you, yeah, this probably isn't for you, walk away. It's all good because not everything's for you.
Right. They should be in alignment not only with your goals and things that you aspire to do, but your values too.
Absolutely.
So yeah. But you can. But even if somebody is tainted or whatever,
Nobody's tainted.
I mean, if somebody's like doing something that you don't. It doesn't
not in
resonate
alignment
with
with you.
Yeah. So basically,
It's okay.
you can still learn the positive things that they do, and actually that realizing that they're not in alignment is sending a clear signal to yourself. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to behave this way. So actually having that resistance to that is telling you what is important.
Well, I've had some
you.
mentors that I have followed, and even though I was kind of like, if you go that way, you're going to learn something big.
Yeah.
So like if you disregard your inner guidance and you go anyway, which is what I did, I learned a lot. And
Yeah.
it was not without a lot of
Pay attention to the red flags.
angst
Don't
and pain.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Really, and like I'm just because sometimes we look to mentors and they're not in alignment with who we are, and it took me a minute to figure that out. But I was also given like these little red flags in the front end, like and I didn't pay attention.
Right. We're gonna have to move things along, or
Okay,
we're gonna
bye.
run out of time.
We're out.
So,
We're done.
So, let's do some affirmations, and I'm gonna tell you about some other stuff about ways that perhaps I and / we or Pooki, whatever, can possibly serve that role. And thank you for all the comments about how from afar, using these, our recordings, that we've served that role in your life. Really appreciate it. Here's some affirmations. I'm going to state one. Pooki will repeat them after me, and you can say them along with her. Ready? Here we go. I am open to the wisdom and guidance of mentors.
I am open to the wisdom and guidance of mentors.
Say these back to yourself loud and proud. I seek opportunities to learn from others.
I seek opportunities to learn from others.
Reading success stories inspires me.
Reading success stories inspires me.
That's right. Don't be jealous or like, oh, they have this and that. No, just read them and allow those to be inspired.
That's
to
a
inspire you.
scarcity thought right there.
Exactly. Yeah. Say if it's possible for them, it's possible for me.
Oh my gosh, that's what they're showing you.
Here's the next one. Mentors are a catalyst for personal and professional growth.
Mentors are a catalyst for personal and professional growth.
I am attracting mentors who align with my vision and values.
Yeah, baby. I am attracting mentors who align with my visions and values.
I am grateful for the many mentors in my life.
I am grateful for the many mentors in my life.
Because whether you know it or not,
That
you
is
already
true.
have. I mean, you can even learn from kids. You can learn from animals. You can
Yeah.
learn from nature. These are all the ways of being inspired and mentored.
And guess what? You're also mentoring.
Right.
People are watching you.
So I mentioned earlier that I'm going to be, I'm in the early stages of moving into sort of offering myself as what I call a YouTube growth coach. If you have an existing channel, I'm not really set up at the point. If you don't have a channel, you're just thinking about it, I'm really not the guy right now. I don't have an offering for that. But if you have a channel with at least some videos up and you just want to gain some clarity, Lisa's going to be popping in, and it's in the description of this video if you can find that if you missed the link. But she's going to be popping in the description too. You'll go to this page right here. Because where it says attract the perfect viewers to your YouTube channel, end the confusion and gain clarity. This tells a little story about my YouTube journey. Shows you there a cool little graph showing the growth of subscribers from 2017 until now. I just took this the other day, and I had this realization: nearly 10,000 people tune in every day on my YouTube channel to listen to my voice for a boost of positivity and encouragement. And that number just blows my mind. I mentioned earlier, I got 9 videos now that have over 1 million views, with the top one having 7.2 million, it looks like there. And so I've got something, the best, and there's Minta. I just did a little coaching session with her. She gave me a lovely video. She's an actor, singer, and empowerment coach from Los Angeles, who we actually got a chance to meet. But I have this thing called the YouTube channel optimization audit. There's 2 versions of it there. I'm not going to go into all the details here, but there's a link where you can go to this page and check out those options, and that's the best way to start. And then, or I'll actually go over your channel and either with you live, or I'll record a separate recording to depend on which option you take, and I'll tell you where you're doing great, areas for improvement. Because they talk about that 10,000 hours. I put on more than 10,000 hours.
For sure.
I think over the last 7 years. I know a lot about this platform, and so if I could help you, check that out. And then beyond this, now I'm going to speak for myself here, because Pooki's been gone in Hawaii for the last 2.5 weeks, and we haven't had a chance to discuss this, so it may or may not apply to her. I want to give her some grace here. But if you would like a mentorship relationship with me or her or us, beyond YouTube, something with life coaching or whatever it is, and you feel like we might be a good fit for you, I'm going to ask you to reach out to Lisa, okay? At lisa@bobbakerinspiration.com, and make your interest known, and then we'll start a conversation and make you aware of some of the options that you have, the ways that we can interact with you, and then based on your specific needs and your budget, if we can find a program that works for all of us, we'll move forward. It's not free, of course. It involves our time, but let's at least explore that. There's already been a couple of comments here, and so no set amount. So don't say how much is it, because it really depends. There's a whole array of things that we can give you, and the more in depth they are, that'll adjust the price will be adjusted. Yeah, the investment that it'll take. And so reach out to Lisa at bobbakerinspiration.com, begin that conversation, and let's see what we can do for you. That'd be awesome.
For my women out there, if you want to have, if you want to connect with me about having some coaching, some independent coaching with me, go ahead and reach out to Lisa and let her know.
Yeah, because we do things together, it's very powerful. But we can also coach you individually on our specific. And Pookie's definitely much better with the some of the heart and healing aspects, where I'm more for positivity
You're more
and mindset,
nuts and bolts.
Yeah, marketing and all that stuff.
You're more that guy.
But mindset stuff
That's
too,
okay,
I'm pretty strong with. All right, so wow,
it's all
okay.
good.
I think. Let's at least squeeze in this Bob's Comedy Corner, and then we'll see if we have time for. I think we can get in Bob's Comedy Corner and and our final song.
Do it.
So here we go with everyone's favorite segment. It's Bob's Comedy Corner. Should do be why. Bob's Comedy Corner. This is a pre-recorded Bob's Comedy Corner. So I already talked about the books, 16 books in 30 years I put out. The only book that I co-wrote with someone is this one right here. It's called The Improv Comedy Musician, and I wrote this with Laura Hall. If you don't know that name, she is the piano player, the music director of the show Whose Line Is It Anyway? We became friends, and in 2016, we worked together on a book, this book, and it came out back then, so it's been out for several years now. But it's been a great relationship, and I've been able to... I've certainly never been on the show Whose Line. I've been in the audience and in the VIP room. She got me tickets several years ago, and that was a blast. And I performed with her in different settings and sponsored some classes that her and her husband Rick did here in St. Louis. But a couple of years, it's either 2 or 3 years ago, when we're coming out of COVID, there was an online improv festival, and I invited Laura and Rick to be part of, with some of my core players from St. Louis, and we did this little musical improv bit on Zoom, and I just want to share that with you. So you'll see Laura and her husband Rick are in one screen, and then we've got it's like Teresa, Eric, and Karen, who are like core members of my performing troupe, Pookie knows them well, and I'm there, and we do an improvised song based on a suggestion that we got literally in the moment. So let's watch that, and then we'll come right back.
So we're here. We're here with some friends of ours. Bob Baker is the one who got us here. Bob and I wrote a book together.
You wrote a book?
We did.
I've read a book
about the musician side of improv.
Okay.
Excellent.
The first thing we're going to do is a line at a time song, and Laura will be playing for us for that. And I need the suggestion from our audience of a dangerous occupation, please.
Beekeeper.
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 Okay.
Bill likes to keep bees.
Them in his backyard.
He wears a head net.
'Cause he's always on guard.
But he's not been stung.
At least not so far.
But his luck is running out.
Soon he'll keep them in a jar.
He's a beekeeping man, making honey in a jar. He's a beekeeping man, you know he'll go far. He's a beekeeping man, keeping money in a jar. He's a beekeeping man, you know he'll go far.
Those bees are mad.
Then they came after him.
Stung again and again.
And it was looking real grim.
So Phil started to run.
He ran so far.
Didn't watch where he was going.
And he wrecked his car.
Yeah, he did.
He got killed by the bees, that's the way to go. It's the way to end the bee show. He got killed by bees, the way to go. It's the way to end a great bee show. He got killed by bees, that's the way to go. He got killed by bees. He got killed by bees.
Oh, you were adorable.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Excellent.
There you go.
All right. I went to share
you
that
go.
with you. That was a lot of fun. It's tough to do musical improv on Zoom because the timing is all off, and so. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I thought I would share that with you here, and so it was so great to know Laura and her husband. They've become good friends, and so we had just time just right now. Oh my gosh, we're gonna play a short song from our old choir CDs. This is our version of "This Little Light of Mine." This is the arrangement by Faith Rivera. We're gonna play this and type in the comments your takeaways. Like what did you learn from this? What's an insight that you had? I'm gonna highlight them on the screen, and then we're gonna have to say goodbye. Here's "This Little Light of Mine" from our choir.
Time to get funky with it, baby. Oh, this a little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this a little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine.
We are back.
All right,
All right.
everybody. Have a great week.
That's right. So thanks a lot. Reach out to Lisa if you want to know about the any mentorship things. If you want to know about those 3 books, getting any of those books for creative people, autographed copies sent to a U.S. address. And if you caught us later, go back and watch the replay because both channels it'll be a replay page as soon as this broadcast ends, which is going to end right now because we've got to scoot. I got to feed the dog and all
We
that
love
good
you,
stuff.
but we gotta go.
All right, take care. Love you all. See you soon. Bye bye for now. So long.